Hey everyone, welcome to the channel or welcome back. Either way, it's great to have you here. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you do hit that subscribe button. It does go a long way. And also while you're at it, make sure you do hit that notification bell. That way, anytime any new video pops up, you will be notified. So with that out of the way, let's get into the purpose of this video. This video is special, and yes, I have said that before, but the reason why it's so special is because I actually got this special package. I'll even show it over here. Like this massive box. I don't even think it gets into the frame, right? But I'm really excited. I actually got this a couple days before Christmas, so almost like an early Christmas present, which is really dope. I'm not too sure exactly on what's inside, but I do know what it is that it's from Foco. If you don't know what Foco is this really dope online retailer. It's just kind of like Fandamonia. Like, you have everything from NFL, NBA, WWE, right? And more than that as well, right? They also go into like other worlds where it's like kind of like DC Comics. You have Westworld, you have Game of Thrones, Stranger Things. There's so much things for everyone, and this is not just like any collectible items, right? It's also about like apparel, anything to really express like your fandom for your favorite team. So there's a huge selection. I'll leave a link in the description to check it out. But before I do that, I definitely want to open this box and see what's inside, because like I said, I'm super surprised on how big this package is. So I'm really excited to actually break it down and show what's inside for all of you. So I do have my box opener over here. Let's see what's inside. So when I actually open it inside, I actually see like two separate boxes inside. So I'm really interested to see what's inside. So I gotta do even more unboxing. But let's just unbox one at a time and see how it goes. So this is really nice. As you can see here, there's a styrofoam, right? That means that it is actually keeping it protected. And if you see this huge smile on my face, it's because I just noticed the DC logo, which is epic. You don't know, I'm a huge DC Comics fan. You know, obviously I love Marvel, right? And I do love Chapter House and all these other comics. But of course, I'm not gonna lie, I am pretty mainstream when it comes to the comics. It's either DC or Marvel most of the time. So I'm super excited about this. And like I mentioned, Foco does have some DC collaborations on their site. So I am gonna definitely open this up, see how it's inside. Just gonna pop it open. Oh man, this is insane. Like, take a look at that. That is unbelievable. Unfortunately, not all the teams are there, but if I'm not mistaken, it's actually a majority of the MLB teams that have collaborated with DC Comics. So it's actually a Batman and Superman, right? And when I see this, I'm super excited about it. If you don't know, I am a huge Toronto fan, so obviously I love the Blue Jays. You know, growing up, you know, that was kind of like the most winning team. Obviously the Raptors, as you can see here, right, with the championship ring, you know, back in 2019. But before that, you know, 92, 93, back to back, Blue Jays won it, right? And even like my mom, like anytime I watched like the Blue Jays game or went to the game, I know she always talks about like how crazy it was back then when they won, right? So it's really awesome, right? And you know, personally, like I do miss the team back in 2016, right? But we'll see how the future goes with the Blue Jays. But enough about that. Let's talk about this actual figurine, collectible, right? It's just like Foco is known for their bobbleheads. I think that's kind of the most what they are known for. However, like I said, they have all this apparel. They have like masks, they have like the loungewear kind of thing. They have a lot of cool different accessories as well, right? But this is really dope. I really like it, right? It's kind of like in the classic Batman colors, right? And what I liked about it as well is that you have the classic baseball arena, but I really did not expect it to come into this packaging. This packaging is really nice on its own. So I definitely want to see that. You see over here Batman at the back. So let me just open it. So even at here it says find your fandom at Foco. That's really nice. Once again, the styrofoam is here to protect it, right? So I think this is really interesting. insane. So if you actually look at the breakdown of this is actually really dope. So you have it like here, kind of cleared out. Wow, this is like heavy duty. Like, you see this? Like, this is insane when you see the Batman figurine, right? Like, I have no idea it was gonna be like this, right? I thought it was just gonna be all assembled at once, right? But it actually has like the kind of special screw, right, to fit into the rest of the base, right? And you have, you know, like, it's really nice. Like, it is kind of this is the bobblehead part. There is like a special kind of styrofoam kind of to keep it together, right? But yeah, when you just take it out, it's really cool, right? I think that's really interesting, right? But yeah, like, I really like the blue on this, right? It is a nice Team Royal blue, similar to, you know, the Blue Jays colorway, right? So I think that's a nice touch, right? And then you have here as well, separate, right? It is the baseball bat, right? And then I guess like you just kind of put it in over here, and let's just assemble the base. Don't know, the base is over here as well, right? This is really interesting. And you also have the Foco branding beneath it. So yeah, you see that over here, right? Toronto Blue Jays Foco, right? It says the Batman logo, has the Blue Jays logo and the MLB logo and the Foco logo. So that's really dope. I really like this, right? And I think this is really nice. I'm definitely gonna be putting this right behind me, right? Because I really love it, because it's something that kind of represents all of my interests, right? When it comes to like sports, when it comes to comics, right, and superheroes, right? So it's a really cool merge of both worlds, right? And I think this is perfect, especially when I'm doing unboxing, right, and I'm having in the background. So now I do have the Superman bobblehead. This is really dope. This is something that I was really wanting from Foco, right? And I'm really glad I actually got this. This is really dope, because what I really liked about this bobblehead in particular, right, and why I wanted this one so much more, is because the Superman connection with Toronto. If you're not too familiar, the co-creator of Superman, Joe Shuster, he was actually born in Toronto. So that's why it's kind of like a full circle moment, right? So I really like that, right? And I really like this kind of whole packaging, of course, right? And the difference between the Batman and the Superman is that this one is that Superman's kind of holding it up, kind of like a planet, right? But the baseball ball, of course, branded with the Toronto Blue Jays, right? And you also have like the kind of like the dugout, right? And this is really nice. And once again, it's Toronto Blue Jays branded, so it's really nice on the way that they kind of executed the branding component of it, right? And obviously there's gonna be subtle changes for the team that you are a fan of, right? So definitely check that out, right? And similar, right, you have the DC logo, Superman logo, right, MLB license, and on the back you have Superman, right? So this is really nice, because even if you want to keep the box, right, just as a nice kind of collectible item, right, or if you want to gift it to someone, this is something that people would appreciate. So as you can see here, right, it's the same kind of packaging, right?
So I want to provide you guys like a bird's eye view of things, right? So as you can see here, the Foco branding, the Blue Jays branding, MLB, and Superman, right? This is really nice, right? I love the way that it looks in person, right? The detailing on this is crazy, right? But the reason why I want to break it down is just kind of how to assemble it, because I think it might be a bit tricky, right? But obviously once you get the hang of it, it's going to be easy. And once again, just trying to appreciate the details for the Superman bobblehead branding, right? I really like this. Look at this baseball, right? It looks really nice. It looks like it's kind of falling out of the sky and catching it, right? So really dope, right? So as you can see here, right, you have this kind of screw thing, right? You really do need to kind of take it apart, right? But don't lose the pieces, because this is essential when you're actually putting it up for display.
So there you have it, both bobbleheads assembled. I hope you did like that assembly kind of video. I hope that helps if you do plan on copying, because these are really awesome, right? If you do plan on purchasing, I will leave a link in the description below, right? So definitely check that out. Right now the price for these are $46 Canadian, $35 US. It is a little pricey, but I do think you are getting your dollar's worth. If you do follow C.H.I.P Lifestyle on Instagram or Facebook, you would have actually been notified about National Bobblehead Day, which was not too long ago, where this was actually on sale for 25% off. So definitely stay tuned in terms of my channel, Foco'S channel, right, in terms of any sales or promotion going on, right, because this is really nice and especially great to get it on a discount, right? And I think this is such an awesome piece. I think this is going to be very durable, and you're definitely going to see this behind me in the future videos. And as you may see in my prior videos, especially for when it comes to unboxings, right, you definitely see the cool collectibles in the background. So I'm really excited to add these two in the collection, right? So you see the Batman one more time, right? This is awesome, the way that it is kept. And of course you see the Superman. This is phenomenal, right? I really do love the way that they have executed both of these, right? Definitely gonna see this behind me. Let me know if you do have any questions about this, but check out the blog post because that's in more detail. That's gonna provide you way more information and detailed photos of what to really expect, right? And of course, how to purchase, more information about Foco, right? And just all the good stuff that you really need to know prior to making a purchase. So nonetheless, check that out, right? And if you do like this video, please make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. It does go a long way. And until the next video, peace.